Dear students, once again I welcome you all to this class, and in this class we are going to learn the third lesson of Flamingo, and the name of the lesson is Deep Water. So students, in this lesson we shall come to know how the writer Mr. William Douglas overcame his fear of water and learned swimming with sheer determination and willpower. So before telling you the summary, I would like to ask a very simple question. Just imagine that you don't know how to swim and accidentally you fall into the deep water. In this situation, how will you feel and what will you do? Actually, the same situation relevant the story. In this story too, we shall learn how the writer developed a terror of water since childhood. And the experience instilled a permanent fear of water in the child's subconscious mind. When the writer was 3 or 4 years old, he had gone to the beach of California with his father. Just then, the waves knocked the child down and swept over him. The child was very terrified, but the father, who knew there was no harm, laughed. This experience instilled a permanent fear of water in the child's subconscious mind. And one more incident took place, and it also increased the fear in his mind. The writer was trying to learn swimming in the YMCA swimming pool in Yakima. Yakima is the name of city of US. And YMCA swimming pool, it's a swimming pool of Young Men's Christian Association. One day, while he was waiting the other boys, a big boy suddenly played a dangerous prank and pushed him into the water. The writer was not ready for that. He was terribly frightened. He went down 9 feet into the water. When he reached the bottom, he jumped upward with all his strength. He came up, but very slowly. He tried to catch hold of something like a rope, but grasped only at water. He tried to shout, but no sound came out. He went down again. His lungs ached, head throbbed, and he grew dizzy. He felt paralyzed with fear. All his limbs were paralyzed. Only the movement of his heart told him that he was alive. Again he tried to jump up. It was the third time he went down. All his efforts to come out of the water were in vain. When he came to consciousness, he found himself lying on the side of the pool. The terror he had experienced in the pool never left him. But the writer was determined to conquer his terror. He took help of a swimming instructor to learn swimming part by part. He put his face under water, exhaled and inhaled, raising it above water. He practiced it for several weeks. He had to kick with his legs a few weeks on the side of the pool. At last, he combined all these actions and succeeded to learn swimming. But the terror continued. So he decided to dive into the deep water to defy the terror. And he conquered it at last. Overall, we can say that by courage, by his determination, he conquered his fear. He succeeded to overcome his fear. So, students, your homework is to write the summary of this lesson in your own words. Thank you.